Hello, welcome back to the channel. So just going to do a quick demo on using Vallejo's metal colours. This is the new formula that they did a year or so ago, perhaps a couple of years. So we're going to just test out the aluminium for this. So again, straight out of the bottle, so good shake. It has got a agitator in it, as you can hear. So usual thing with any paint, make sure it is awake and you give it a damn good thrashing, as they say. Give it a good shake, make sure you know all the particles are mixed with the binders and everything else, so you hopefully then shouldn't have any issues. So we have our test mule here, which is the Hurricane Wing, which we did the primer on. So just get out a quick flat off. To be honest with you, when I was decanting this, I dropped a bit, so you know, so basically what I just used was a bit of Tamiya, you know, sanding sponge to do it. So there we go, just to nib it off, hence why it looks a bit flat. So airbrush is already loaded. What we will do is move that out of the way. So again, as in with the primer, yes, when we did the demo on the primer, we'll give it a bit of a gripper. Like so. So yeah, like I just said, if you didn't hear that over my compressor, give that a bit of a gripper. Just a light coat, just to give it a bit of adhesion. I'm going to let that flash off. You know, a couple of minutes just to like bite into the primer, and then we'll go down for a full one. So again, if you want a probably non-toxic, I would say, water-based sort of metallic, this is definitely one of the best on the market, to be honest. Some of them, like I say, can be a bit wishy-washy, to be honest, and more silvers than metallics. I actually find these Vallejo ones are really very good. So if you cannot use, because of your environment, like say the extreme metals or the lacquer based product, shall we say, this is a really good alternative. They've got a nice range of colours as well, so worth checking out, like I say, if that's your situation. So we're doing this in real time. Normally you would probably let it air out a little bit longer, but it's quite warm in my room today, so what I'm doing is we will give it another blast. All right, nice even coat. I'm trying not to flood it like I've done there. It is very thin. So this is actually going to be quite a good little test for it, to be honest, because I've just made a bit of a mess of that. So as you can see on this end here, I have just absolutely flooded it. The instructions do say, which it does say on here and on the thing, light coats and build it up. I've obviously gone a bit too full on with that. So best thing to do, don't touch it. Do not touch it. Don't go near it. If you do flood it, just let it just dry out naturally, and it should. I'm not saying it's self-level and look perfect, but you should be able to go over it and bury it again with your next coat. So what I'm going to probably quickly do is get the hairdryer on it and just see if we can speed it up a smidge, as we are doing this in real time. Or by the power of editing, it'll be all miraculously done and, you know, beautiful. So let me just put a bit of heat on it. So as you can see, we've nearly got rid of my little mistake there, shall we say, where we flooded it. So again, we'll let that dry off and come back, give it one more coat, and then we'll just leave it to fully dry. Again, 24 hours probably minimum. Just let it really properly cure before we start masking over it and rubbing it down and everything. Just basically so you know then that it's cured. So there you go. So quick demo on Vallejo's Metal Colour Airbrush Ready Metallics.